Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next for New York, number 25. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. is taken for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It's the Yankees 0. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series of New York, and it's on the show. Sonny Gray will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Adrian now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. Looking at his career totals, Gonzalez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses. One out, nobody on. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another full count pitch home. And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Didi Gregorius is on deck. Another full count pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's just 2 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. DeGrom has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now the 2-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Adam Lind. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 the count to Lind. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. It was a 2 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep into the upper deck, but foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Jay Bruce now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. So far this season, Bruce He's carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Nope. 3-0. Todd Frazier waits on deck. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Conforto aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First offering on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to Lind, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set and the 2-2 pitch, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Austin Roman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in, Sonny Gray. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto is there, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Riding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-2 on the ground to third. Drury has it on to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Gray sets. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gonzalez is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And that misses. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Ready for another chance? Number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit hard to the right side. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
And there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Jay Bruce.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Todd Frazier is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that's going to be a base hit for Bruce.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home is fastball taken high for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Gray now on 2-0. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. He reached on a single in his first try. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. Bruce at second. Flores on at first with 2 down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Flores is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Coming to the plate now, Adam Lind. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. A solo shot that time for Adam Lind. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Drury.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
That counts 1-1.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball
He's
three.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is after it, and that retires the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. So here now's the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Adrian now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. In the air now, out to left. Stanton is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Cabrera stands at second with 2 gone. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The count now at 2-1. Men on third with 2 down. Hey. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Gray sets. Here he comes on 2-2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in to try it again, Austin Romine. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Austin Romine.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sonny Gray. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Hey. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So two gone now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2. You work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Standing in now, number 25, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. Looking to send him packing again. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave one. Score remains tied 1-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Adam Warren.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 19, Shea Bruce.
Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Todd Frazier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Warren, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way into big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. 3-2 now. Frazier, the runner at second with one away. Popped him up. Lind over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher,
Darno.
Travis Darno. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And 2, here it comes. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. Two strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, Dero. Two-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with two strikes to this hitter.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and two strikes. A runner on first with two away. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now as Drupal Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. Mets out in front 3-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Didi Gregorius will be next. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Long throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Adam
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Number 38, Anthony Wartha.
Here's Adam Lind, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Now here's a swing by Lind as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1-2 to Adam Lind. 1 out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that misses there, so he runs to count full now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So striding in, Brandon Drury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Cespedes is there. 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Romine. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So 1-1. Taken. Strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. In the air to right center. Cabrera onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Ronald Torreyes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 0 for 8. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Up around the face. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ellsbury is a real threat at the plate. His batting line sits at the .340 mark.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hit in the air out to center field. Cabrera into shallow center. 1 run scores. That gets down as 1 run is in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
In now, number 25. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Ready on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Yankees are out in front, 5-3. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Three and 0 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ellsbury going back. Still going back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A two-run homer for Jay Bruce. Sixth home run on the season for him as we are all tied at 5.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Romine moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we are all tied 5-5. Paul Sewell will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Paul Sewell.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the count will be full. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Adam Lind. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. In there, and it's even at 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One left for the Yankees. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Wilmer Flores.
Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, pitcher,
Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 276 the average coming in for him. No home runs as of yet. 10 RBIs. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Two and one to Juan Lagares.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Hansel Robles will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Next for New York, Brandon Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
At the plate, Austin Romine. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first down.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Neil Walker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
number 14, Neil Walker.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Tommy Kahnle enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Lind has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Striding in, number 25. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Popped up. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside.
A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Next up for New York, Jay Bruce. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Ready now, Wilmer Flores. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Mets leave one. This ball game still tied 5-all. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jerry's Familia takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 27, Jerry's Familia.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Right.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 3-0 is taken, strike one. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Adam Lind as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Sinker misses outside, and he's behind 3-0. Brandon Drury waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's over. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Lifetime against Familia. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Jonathan Holder takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Ellsbury. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to inning number 12 we go. And we are all tied 5-5. Ready for another shot now. Austin Romine. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Little flare out to left, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-1 pitch. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 25. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Roy. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Roy?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Way out in front.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
We will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
A.J. Ramos trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
A.J. Ramos.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are all tied 5-5. David Robertson will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here's Adrian now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Adrian Gonzalez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Romine is under it. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge ranging back, still ranging back. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Jay Bruce. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The New York Mets come out on top for their 30th victory. A.J. Ramos wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is A.J. Ramos. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to David Robertson. He falls to 2-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.